Woo! I think this is the sound you make when you know you're going to your house. Anyway, this is COBD, Close of Business Day. My name is Daki, and welcome to Gospel Life News, where we'll bring you updates concerning music across the country. Afrobeat is winning. We all are happy while in the same space with Afrobeat. At this time, let's see what Afrobeat is doing across the globe. We'll begin with Burna Boy, ODG, as he calls himself, calls Odogu. Now we saw for the top 10 Nigerian album with the most official chart entries, Burna Boy leads and stand tall on that one. For number one, we have Burna Boy I Told Them with 15 entries. For number two, we have Burna Boy Love Damini with 12 entries. For number three, we have Burna Boy Treasure Stall for 11 entries. And number four, we have Burna Boy again with African Giants with 8 entries. Now, just so you know, 1 to 4 is occupied by Burna Boy. Number 5 is Wizkid, is made in Lagos, 8 entries. Number 9, Wizkid, More Love Less Go with 8 entries. Number 10, Wizkid, Sound from the Other Side with 6 entries. Next is Rema, Rave and Roses with 5 entries. Next is CK the First with 5 entries. And on the list, Davido is number 10. Timeless with also 5 entries. Amazingly, but Burna Boy takes take the first 4 with his amazing entries. Moving on, Burna Boy Ye video just surpassed 245 million views on YouTube, and obviously anybody video just surpassed 70 million views also on YouTube. Burna Boy tested, proven trusted, reaches a new peak of 1 on Sechiu's Apple Music Top Song. The song has now reached number 1 on Apple Music in 2 countries. Burna Boy is that guy that is amazing well. Now, it's funny how all of these songs are growing individually, but this time, tested, proven trusted is beginning to fly on its own. Moving on, Burna Boy City Boys reaches a new peak of 1 in Malawi and Uganda. The song has now reached number 1 on Apple Music in 10 countries. Tested has done 2 countries, but then City Boys is currently doing 10 countries as we speak. And moving on for Burna Boy top 5 countries and streams on YouTube in the past 12 months. Now, this will explain why it looks like Burna Boy doesn't give or doesn't care about Nigerians. So currently, folks in the US have given Burna Boy more views with about 156 million. Folks in the UK come next with 82.5 million. In France, come next with 69.2 million. India come next with 65.1 million, and South Africa come next with 48.5 million. So for the 105, we don't have in Nigeria. So basically, this is where Burna Boy is saying, even if you guys cancel me as it were, I still won't lose because you guys don't even give me figures as it were. Moving on, we saw Real Madrid star footballer called Vinicius Jr. was seen doing his normal workout routine in preparation for his countryside tournament on the international break, and we saw Vinicius in a water vase and working out inside the water, and obviously playing Burna Boy's song in the background, City Boys, and I imagine walking out with that song. So how do you work out when you're hearing the Oye Gbegbe and you don't tap your feet? Like, how do you do that? But Vinicius was seen vibing on the song and obviously working out in preparation for the tournament as it concerns the international competition. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy set to meet up with his fans in Manchester, Clint, Manchester. And yesterday he met up with guys at Leicester, but today he set up to meet up with his fans at Clint, Manchester. At the same time, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., Burna Boy is going to do a meet and greet with these guys, signed copies of album and obviously of magazines. And Burna Boy is on this routine. How long will it last? Let's wait and see. But so far, it has been an amazing experience. At Leicester yesterday, we saw where a pregnant woman came out, defied all the odds, stand in the queue just to see a Burna Boy and have him signed a piece she bought from Burna Boy. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy For My Hand featuring Ed Sheeran of the Love Damini project just surpassed 200 million streams on Spotify. And then Burna Boy also extended his record as the African artist with the most song to hit this milestone on the platform. Kudos, obviously, to Burna Boy on that. So moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. You saw Rema yesterday. Calm Down was officially crowned number 3 song of the summer by the Billboard chart, and it became the first African song to make the Billboard Song of the Summer list. An amazing one to Rema on that. At the same time, for the Hot 100, we saw Rema finally leaving the top 10. And what it last year, it was fun because we've seen Rema from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, went back to 5, came back to 6, and finally it has left the chart. Just so you know, this chart looks like this. We have everything I remember. Okay, I remember everything number 1, Fast Card number 2, Paint the Town Red number 3, Last Night number 4, Cruel Summer number 5, Rich Men North of Richmond number 6, Snooze 7, Used to Be Young 8, Dance the Night 9, and then Fuku Me as 10. We saw Selena Gomez already have spent 1 year on the Billboard Portugal song chart, an amazing one to Rema. At the same time, Calm Down hits a record 1 year charting on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the first African song to reach that milestone. Moving on, we saw Rema Calm Down now ranks among the top 10 1,000 biggest hits in the Billboard 100 history. That's, for, and these are awards, these are records in the US, so not Nigerian record, not the UK record. These are records in the US, and Afrobeat is not as strong as it is in the US, but Rema is defiling all the odds to get all the numbers you can get in US. Moving on, we saw Rave and Roses Ultra have surpassed 1.7 billion stream on Spotify, and then for the Indian music space, we see for the top 20, Calm Down with Selena Gomez reach a new peak of currently one and okay of 71, and it has spent 24 weeks on the chart. It's peaked at number one, but currently at number 71. I think that song has done its bidding. Trust me, that song has done what it was created for at this point. Moving on, we saw Calm Down video re-enters number one on the YouTube most viewed English video in the past 24 hours, surpassing Doja Cat Paint the Town Red. It has been 11 months since release, and Calm Down has never left top 10. Amazing work for Rema. Moving on, we have Patoranking on the news. Amazingly, this guy came through yesterday with his album, and then it explains how volatile this space is right now. The Afrobeat space is in a space where nobody cares about you anymore. So drop your project and move on, basically. Because Patoranking came through yesterday and dropped his album, which he called What Best, and obviously it's a banger when it dropped. We saw 15-track project. We have Inshallah, Aya, Girl Like You with Kiss Daniel. We have Woman of the Year with Zaya Foster. We have Smoke and Vibes. We have Tonight, which features Popcorn on that one. We have Abobi. We have Miracle Baby with Ludacris. We have Babylon with Tony. We have Control Me with Gaiki. We have Kolo Kolo with Diamond Platinums. We have Na Na Na. We have Mama. We have Amazing Grace with Benny Man. And then we have Light Us Up as track 15. Just so you know, the one with Chris Daniel, it's already buzzing. For me, that's my own favorite song at the moment. Moving on, we saw where he spoke to Rolling Stone, and then he said, on this album, although What Best is a name, my friends and fans already call me. It is me affirming the path chosen. That's what he told Rolling Stone. So he's saying, What Best is a name, but then that is also him saying, I want to be the What's Best. Will this album make him be that person? Let's wait and see what the coming days look like for Patoranking. Moving on, we have Buju Benson as the next and last guy on the news. You saw where he came out to give us a sneak peek of what the album looked like, and then he said the album is going to be called Sincerely, and then there's an artwork for it already called Sincerely Benson, and we all are waiting for October to see what will happen when he drops the project. At the same time, just today we saw where he dropped a new single called Sweet Tea, and people are already listening and vibing to that one as we speak. Also, we saw where he came out to say, I slid on rock music this year, by the way. So maybe a piece of note is fans saying, for this album, expect more of rock music. At the same time, Benson has announced the North American tour. So this is more like saying, Ruga just finished his own tour, and Benson is going to start his own. So it's more like he's still going to be in the picture of Ruga versus Benson. Anyways, he announced begin on the 15th day of October, and it's going to begin from Chicago to Boston, Washington, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, Oakland, Vancouver, Calgary, Winnipeg, Montreal, and Toronto, ending on the 12th day of November. We wish him all the best as he commences his tour. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one, and trust me, it's your boy Daki. Tomorrow is Friday, TGIF. Catch you guys same time, early morning. Don't miss this one. I trust you very much. Take care of yourself, and I love you.